every day you should be doing at least 20 or 30 minutes of serve practice. Let me give you a short story and then I'm going to explain my reason why. So when I was 17 years old, I played for the very first time in the Ohio State Championship in the men's division. And really my goal was to win the event. It was my first time I ever played that division, but I really wanted to win it. It was going to be the first time a junior had won it in 25 years, so that was really my goal. So I dedicated a lot of time to serve practice beforehand. In the finals, I was up against Bob Powell, who is a lefty with a little bit of a strange style, and I had actually never beaten him before. However, I knew that if I developed a serve that was quite tricky and I could win a good number of points, even if I was a little bit uncomfortable with his style, I would have an advantage because of my serve. I was so nervous warming up with him because it was the final and I felt like the world was watching. I was so nervous I couldn't even hit forehand to forehand and backhand to backhand. And I'm like, man, I don't even know how I'm going to score a point if I can't put the ball on the table. Well, back then it was games to 21, 5 serves each. And here we started off the match and I got, I think, 4 out of the first 5 points directly with serve winners. So I calmed down a little bit, I relaxed. Well, at least I started off good. I'm up 4-1. He was a little bit nervous because he realized that he had a hard time receiving my serve, so he also struggled winning points when he served. And then guess who had 5 more serves? I did again. So throughout the match, I was able to collect a lot of free points. So even though my mindset going into the match was bad because I was super nervous, the free points that I got on my own serve actually helped me to relax. It also put pressure on the opponent. And that's one of the main keys when you're playing people, is you have to realize that they have to adjust to you and you have to adjust to them. However, if you're leading 6-3 in the first game, it's much easier for you to think level-headedly and to make necessary adjustments as opposed to trailing 6-3. Let's say you win the first game and you're up 4-1 in the second game and he makes some tactical adjustments, at least you have that lead or that cushion that you can think clearly. Whereas if you're down, you lose the first game and you're down 4-1 in the second game, and then he's making some clever moves, now it puts you down in the hole even more. So why is it important to practice your serve every day, 20 to 30 minutes? Because it gives you a couple extra free points oftentimes, and it also puts pressure on the opponent, which helps set up your game. Like I said, every time that you play somebody, there's an adjustment. They have to adjust to your pushes and loops and blocks and smashes, and you have to adjust to their pushes and loops and blocks and smashes. So I'm not saying that you need to stop practicing and just do serve practice, but serve practice is a way of putting pressure on the opponent, which helps you to relax. See, that's one of the main things that people ask me is, Samson, how do I learn how to relax in tournaments? Well, there's a lot of answers to that. But if you do have weapons that can cause problems for your opponent, this is one way of collecting early points early in the match, building that lead, which also helps you to relax. So just like me at the Ohio State Championship when I was 17 years old, I was super nervous, but building up that early lead helped me to relax. My opponent, he was level-headed, he was ready to go going into the match, but as soon as he started crumbling in the beginning, things started breaking down for him. So why 20 to 30 minutes? 20 to 30 minutes, most of the time people can actually fit into their schedule. If I ask you to do 3 hours of serve practice a day, I think it'd be a little bit unrealistic. But 20 to 30 minutes, people can say, hey, maybe I'll spend 20 minutes less on Facebook, or maybe I'll try to get up an extra 20 minutes early and do serve practice then. If you can fit 20 to 30 minutes in, and you do that consistently 5 to 6 days a week, cumulative over the coming months and coming years, you're going to be able to develop a really good serve, which is going to be a great weapon. I also want to let you know that I am still doing online coaching. So even though a lot of the table tennis clubs are opening up around the country, which I like, if you don't have a coach and you want to get a couple online lessons to be able to work on your serves or other parts of your game, just make sure you send me a message. I do have a few openings up each month. Thanks for watching.